18th. That's heavy, but things take a twist right here. In the discovery
Man, they got my boy Yellow Beezy facing the trial right after his mom passed too. That gotta be crazy, man. Prayers to Yellow Beezy.
easy wins lately using that free cash link. I've seen folks in my inbox showing proof they made $40, $50 straight to their PayPal or gift cards. If you're looking to make some
Check,
quick
check,
side money,
check.
check that QR code or the link down in the description. It's simple, legit, and real people are winning out here. Alright, back to this crazy situation. The motion refers to something written on September 25th, 2018, connected to an incident involving Roy Lee. According to the documents, an unidentified person was messaging with Pate to set up a comedy event. Sounds normal at first, right? But things took a sharp turn when Pate was reportedly sitting in a car around 12835 Preston Road in Dallas, and that's when
That's
everything
terrible.
went left. This part of the case opens a whole new can of questions, like who sent those messages, what really went down that day, and how it ties back to
Beezy
Conway's
was
current
good.
charges. An unidentified person wearing a hoodie approached Pate's car and caused damage to the driver's side door during the incident. Pate was
Let me
struck.
see. Yay, I, ass hat. What's what's wrong with the Carhartt joint? I got the whole get up, gang. I got the whole get up. I got the whole Carhartt get up, gang. True New Yorker. True New Yorker. Actually, I think the Carhartt might be some Philly shit. I'm not sure. Maybe that's nah, Carhartt ain't Philly, motherfucker. Dickies is Phillies. Yo, remember when remember when remember when every nigga from Philly, well, every nigga from Philly still wear Dickies, but remember when that shit spread across the East Coast when niggas in New York was wearing Dickies too? I had the two-tone Dickie. I had the black joint, it was like black right here, and then this part was red. I had the two-tone tan and something Dickies joint. I had the whole Dickies outfit. I used to have a little starch like that too. Spray my little pants and shit. Man, rest in peace, Mo 3, man. Rest in peace to the homie Mo 3, man. Definitely rest in peace to Mo 3, man. I rock with with Mo 3. That whole Yellow Beezy Mo 3 situation was a sad situation, man. A sad situation overall. That was a lot of talent that just went downhill, went crazy, yo. Terrible. Hold on one second. Yo, these and that's on Omar's. Oh shit. Yo, listen, I'm letting y'all know now. Listen, do not leave a food review. I'm telling you that something is going on in the world right now where leaving a food review might cost you your life, gang. Leaving a food review might cost you your life. But yeah, remember the Dickies, man? The Dickies outfit used to be tough. I used to have a pant, like I used to wear like the tan pants, and I had like the tan and brown Dickies two-tone joints. They used to sell it at Tent City. Remember the second Tent City though? Like y'all might be too young for the first Tent City. I was around for the first Tent City though, but the second Tent City on Bailey, they used to have them joints, man. We got to bring Dickies back, yo. We got to bring Dickies back, and we got to bring. Well, Carhartt already came back. I don't know how Carhartt came back when that's like work clothes. Like our nieces and nephews and shit like that asking us, can they get our Carhartt jackets and like that because it's in style now? Like, nah, nigga, this shit is for warmth. Like at this age, once you get to like my age, you don't really buy too much stuff just for style anymore. Like I can't afford to be buying stuff just for style. I gotta buy stuff. I gotta get a better chair too. This chair is squeaking like crazy, but I gotta buy I gotta buy stuff according to comfort, yo. I gotta buy stuff according to comfort. This shirt is slightly too small too. I might have dried this joint too many times. Oh, check out this shirt too. Check out what this joint say on the back though. I don't know if y'all can see this what it say on the back though, but man, I love fishing. I don't know if y'all can see the back of the shirt though. Y'all gotta start shopping at Five Below. Everybody's not a big YouTuber. Everybody not Louis Gucci Fendi out of there. Everybody's not a big YouTuber. Some of us shop at Old Navy and Five Below. Moonrock 215 was good. Shout out to my homie Moonrock 215 was good with you, gang. What's popping with the homies today, man? I gotta get some more backwoods, yo. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm just slightly depressed, bro. I ain't even got no more back. I'm over here. You know, you got the emergency wraps. How you buy them extra drinks, like little random flavors and shit like that, bro. I got one of these left. I got one of these left. I did her had two boxes of the. By the way, the Houston joints is the best ones. The purple pack by Houston is the best one. But I gotta go grab another box of these joints. Um, yeah, man, I hate these. Hold on, you know what? I might have a Dutch. Hang on. But anyways, Philly used to be heavy on the Dickies, yo. Niggas had a Dickies tie all the way up to the top too. Philly niggas good for that, yo. Shout out Philly though. I wore a Dickies suit to homecoming at Central. Oh my god. I had 5 two-tone Dickies. Man, rest in peace, Mo 3. I'm about to cop a Carhartt coat later today. Found it on sale. Man, I'm telling you, Carhartt is one of the most comfortable coats you can get. Carhartt is one of the most comfortable coats you can get. Where the fuck did I put that? Hang on one second. I gotta grab this wrap. Hang on one second. I hope I got this drink in here, so I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, I could have swore I had one more. I could have swore I had one more wrap, but yeah, I come for a Dickies outfit, bro. It be freezing out there. Sometimes you got to go on your beanie Seagull, even though what we do is wrong. Even though what we do is wrong. Even it might have been in the Carhartt joint though, but I mean inside of the Dickies joint though. But yeah, I come full Carhartt. Like I don't care about looking stylish and shit like that no more. Like this shit is literally for warmth, my nigga. It is freezing outside. I wish I can. Actually, can I show you? Can I add the other can? You know, I'm gonna try to go live off the MacBook later. When we go live later on tonight, I'm gonna try to go live off the MacBook, and then we can maybe we'll go outside for like a walk or something like that. And I'll show you how cold the hell it is in Buffalo, man. It's down there 40 below in Buffalo, but yeah, I gotta take this. I do got heat though. I do got heat inside the house, so I do gotta take this jacket off. No, that was not a shot at Jim Jones. That was not a shot at Jim Jones. I'm just saying when I do my podcast, I can take my jacket off because it's warm as hell in here, gang. Jim, that's not a shot. Dipset is forever. Dipset is forever. I'm dry type starving too, yo. I ain't never gonna hold you. I'm dry type starving. I want a steak sub so bad only because I've been watching people argue and go off on Facebook for like the last like 3 weeks about nothing but hold on a second. Nothing but food reviews. So apparently in my city, right? Hold on, let me pull this up. Hold on. So apparently in my city, right? This is the funniest shit ever, right? So oh my god. People started doing this started with this guy, right? So this guy did a food review in my city, right? Let me take this off the screen because I gotta share this with y'all. Because when y'all see this video, y'all gonna be crying and laughing, yo. When I share this with you, they'll be crying and laughing. So long story short, it's not safe to leave a food review. I'm letting you know now. If you order some food somewhere, especially if it's black owned and you don't like it, just don't like it. If you come to the internet, if you come to the internet, it might not turn out good for you, bro. It might not turn out good for you. So, anyways, like I was telling you, my city, right? A couple weeks ago, this guy, fuck is his name? This guy, Chef Rob did like a video, right, in our city, and he was like, who has the best steak subs in the city, right? So he's like, who got the best steak subs in the city? And he named like who was his favorite like steak sub places in the city, right? So then one of the steak sub owners was like, yo, one of the steak shop sub owners. So one of the places that he didn't mention, right? So he did like a top list. Basically, long story short, he did a top list like his favorite like steak sub places like in Buffalo, New York, right? So one of the places that he didn't mention, I'm laughing because this sounds like some shit that I would do, bro. This sounds like some shit. I'm gonna go to counsel and shit like that before I open my restaurant, little anger management and all that, just because it sounds like some shit I do. So, anyways, one of the restaurants that he didn't mention get on the internet on some NBA YoungBoy type shit. Like I ain't trying to hear that pussy ass shit. Man, we got the best steak subs. Man, I got big balls of money, nigga. Louis, Fendi, Gucci. He started going off on me, right? So it started a trend. Ever since that guy did his review, and basically got that response out of him, everybody just been going live with their reviews about like certain like let's say like black establishments in the city, right? So the other day, I'm gonna share a video with y'all because I got to see this video. He said, "What the fuck is a steak sub, bro?" Let me see. What the fuck is the steak sub, bro? Oh, I forgot he's from Philly. Y'all got to excuse my bro from Philly. Which way is it? Y'all got to excuse. He said, "What the fuck is a steak sub, bro?" Y'all got to excuse my bro from Philly. They don't know about good food in Philly, bro. They don't know about good food in Philly, bro. Let me tell you what they do in Philly, bro. Let me tell you what they do in Philly. They take they use better steak than us. I'm gonna give y'all that. Like in Philly, they use better steak than us. They're actually using real steak for their steak subs. But this is all they do, right? They get some real steak, put it on a hot ass grill, flip it around, might throw some raw onions on there, and then throw that shit on a soggy bun, and then just ruin it with cheese whiz. Like, you think I'm lying? Google right now on YouTube Philly cheesesteak, and that's basically what a Philly cheesesteak is. So, I mean, you really can't take the opinions. You can't take the opinions of a person like this and what the fuck is a steak sub, bro? He said, watch it, Black. No, I ain't gonna hold you. The Philly sub, I don't know the difference between a sub and a hoagie. First of all, we call it subs, bro. Nobody's saying hoagie, bro. Nobody's saying hoagie, bro. They're all subs, bro. Lettuce, onions, and tomatoes, bro. I just bit my tongue. Fuck. Lettuce, onions, and tomato. But anyways, in Philly, right? Philly subs be okay if they just add, like, Philly subs be okay if they add like a little bit of seasoning, right? They add like a little bit of seasoning and just cut out the cheese whiz. Like, who was the first person to put cheese whiz on a steak sub, bro? That's really why Philly is hurting right now, bro. That's really the key to Philly hurt right now. It's like, whoever created cheese whiz on it. Like, imagine if you had to eat steak subs with cheese whiz on it your whole life. You probably be violent as fuck too, bro. That's why Philly is like, listen, bro. Bring regular steak subs with Philly, we probably gonna cut crime. We probably gonna cut crime, gang. We probably gonna cut crime. I'm telling you, bro. I would be mad as shit. Like, if every place you went to go get a steak sub, like, I'm talking about, it be looking good too. Like, they chop it up, get your little steak sub, and then right before they hand it to you, cheese whiz, bro. Cheese. Like, what happened to just a couple slices of cheese? What happened to even asking a nigga if I want cheese? What if I'm locked? What if I don't eat cheese, bro? What if I don't eat cheese or dairy, whatever it is? Cheese whiz, no. Oh, I forgot. My boy don't like the cheese whiz either. Only nigga from Philly who don't like the cheese whiz on his drink either. But yeah, man, Philly be ruining some subs, bro. It's crazy because they use authentic steak. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, most places, even in Buffalo, like, most places is processed steak. Like, it's not really like, it's like steakum type meat. Philly be using real steak, bro. They just add just a Saison packet, bro. Even we'll settle for a Saison packet in Philly, bro. Just throw a little bit of Saison on there, a little bit of salt and pepper, and no cheese whiz. Even no seasoning and no cheese whiz will be okay. It's really just the cheese whiz, bro. And y'all gotta toast the buns in Philly, bro. Y'all gotta toast the bread in Philly. If you gonna drown my sub in fucking cheese whiz, you gotta toast the bun, bro. And I still want to know who's the person who created cheese whiz on a sub, bro. Who's the person who's like, yo, you know what? This sub good as hell. This joint perfect. Let me throw some cheese whiz on it. I remember motherfuckers used to airbrush their Carhartt. Oh shit, niggas definitely used to have the rest in peace images on the Carhartts. I definitely remember that. Carhartt took over for a little minute. Definitely. I still got Dickies set, bro. Damn near all them jumps with the Temps can't lose. I might got a Dickies or two outfit in my mom attic. I said, what the fuck is a steak sub, bro? Buffalo food could save communities. I ain't gonna hold you, but Buffalo food might stop like a lot of violence in the world, bro. Because it's hard to be angry when you full and the food is good. Well, I can't lie. Niggas be shooting niggas in snowstorms here, bro. Like, I can't lie, bro. There's nothing that can stop that, bro. Niggas be clapping niggas in snowstorms, bro. The food ain't gonna save it. It didn't be like, niggas will clap, you gonna get caught because it's fucking snow. It can't get away, bro, here. Like, shit wild here, but. Yo, Black, you bugging, bro. We the best. Yeah, that's low-key diabolical. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get off Philly though, because Philly niggas can't take a joke either. I'm gonna let y'all know that Philly niggas can't take a joke either. Like, I say this shit and then go on Instagram and there be 3 niggas in my inbox like, listen here, young boy, you drawing, young boy. If you ever come to Philly, young boy, I'm never coming to Philly. Let's just stop there. Like, I'm never coming, so you don't have to threaten me. Like, save your threats for academic somebody, bro. I'm never coming anyways. But yeah, Philly niggas will find you too. I did a video about me and a bunch of other creators did a video about Mike Knox a while ago, and then Mike Knox found me. I was like, hey, nigga, you wanted my attention? Now you got it. That didn't turn out too good. They be hungry, need bread to buy food. Terrible. Terrible. It was something I was going to talk to you about too. What was we going to talk about? Oh, How do you ask somebody to be your Valentine, and when do you ask the person to be your Valentine? Do you just say, hey, do you want to be my Valentine? And when is the proper time to ask someone to be your Valentine? And we also got to talk about tipping. I got to give y'all a story about tipping, and then I got to get y'all input on tipping. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to turn into a back and forth and an argument and some type of disagreement. So I'm just going to try to roll up now so I don't virtually smack the shit out of one of y'all later. That's all I'm just saying. So I don't virtually smack the shit out of one of y'all later. I'm going to just roll up now so I'll be calm. Because I know when we get on this subject, it's going to be a lot of back and forth. It's going to be a lot of back and forth. But see, I just virtually threatened somebody. But listen, this is what I need y'all to do. How did I ask y'all, how do you ask somebody to be a Valentine in the same sense as I just said I virtually smacked the shit out of somebody? That's crazy, bro. It's that Buffalo shit, bro. I need to smoke. Remember I told you I ain't had no raps? It's because of the fucking backwoods, bro. It's because of the fucking backwoods. Because every pack of backwoods is 5 of them, but 3 of them not going to work, bro. If the other 3 would have worked, I wouldn't be on here virtually threatening people, bro. But where was I at? Let me see. I just got a new controller. We're caught at Valentine's. Philly niggas ready to slide at all times. Philly niggas is ready to slide at all. I'm telling you, bro. Only thing that has to happen, a Buffalo nigga got to go to Philly and open up a restaurant. I'm telling you, niggas not gonna be as angry, bro. I don't know. The women the women in Philly is no saving that though, bro. There's no saving. Every woman in Philly is angry, bro. I never met a woman in Philly that wasn't angry for no reason though. Like the customer service woman is angry, bro. Like, you know how when you be going to like the little malls like that, they have like the little information desk. Like, it's her job to give you the information. Like, yo, listen, I'm from out of town. It's my first time here. Can you tell me where the bathroom's at? What you asking me for? Because there's a big ass sign that says information. You got a tag that here says, if you need help, ask me. Like, every female in Philly was angry, bro. So I don't think food gonna fix that for the females. But as far as the niggas, less shootings and shit with better food in Philly. I stand on that. I need more papers, man. I can't do the papers, yo. I can't do the papers. For some reason, the papers, like, motherfuckers be, whenever I do the papers, it start, like, canoeing. It burn differently. All types of shit, bro. Listen, can we hit that like button, though? Can we hit that like button? Can we hit that share button? Can we hit that like button? Can we hit that subscribe button? Can we hit that hype button? I'm asking for a lot. I need y'all to do that, though. We on the road to 100,000 subscribers. This year I do got a lot planned for the channel. Not just I'm gonna do a lot of outside content also too. I don't want to do so much content. Even though I really wish I don't ever have to leave the house. Like if I could just do this, eat tacos 24/7, I would do that. But since I do have to leave the house, I think we're gonna do a lot more content outside of the house also too. You gotta double wrap the papers. It says get off my city, bro. That's how you fix it. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, I done tried to. Bro, listen, I done did it all. See, y'all think I just be talking shit. Nah, bro. I tried the tops papers, right? Tried the top paper, failed. Oh, shoot. I just dropped it in the cup. Didn't work. Then I went and got the zigzag joints. Boom. Didn't work. Then I went and got the raw joints. Didn't work. Then I got the cone joints that you just pack. Didn't work. Nah, bro, we staying with the... I mean, this one is empty. I got to get some more, but we staying with the purple pack backwoods, bro. Purple pack backwoods, bro. But like I said, I do got at least one more rap. Shout out to Buffalo Beloved Buds too. Oh, I was about to cry. If I'd have dropped that, I'd have cried, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. If I'd have dropped that, I'd have cried. But shout out to Buffalo Beloved Buds. Make sure you follow on Instagram at Buffalo Beloved Buds. Make sure you follow. But anyways, we got to talk about tipping, right? I'm gonna give y'all a story. Then I'm gonna ask y'all a question about tipping. Now, this conversation is going to be triggering. This conversation is definitely going to be triggering. If you are a female, I'm letting you know now, you're going to be probably a little bit upset, but we're going to have the conversation, right? So listen, this is what happened. It says, no, what kind of raw you got? That's what matters for real. I don't know, bro. None of them shits work, bro. None of them shits work. I ain't going to hold you. But anyways, I went to the Chinese buffet, right? So I went to a Chinese buffet, Chinese restaurant, Chinese buffet. I'm not going to say which buffet, right? I'm not going to say which location, which Chinese store, because that's not really important. So I'm not going to say that. But it definitely was the one on Elmwood in the plaza where the movies is at. So yeah, I went to that Chinese buffet, right? So as we're inside of the Chinese buffet, you know how like they charge you for the drinks and shit now, right? So you got to wait for the waiters to come and give you a drink. You got to wait for the waiters to come give you a straw. You got to wait for the waiters to come give you napkins. Now, I understand waiting to get a drink because they charge differently for drink, but there's no reason why there should be no fucking napkins on the table, bro. I shouldn't have to ask you for napkins so then you felt like you did something so then you earned the tip, right? But I didn't create the system. I didn't create the system. I just live in it. I just live in it. So, anyways, we at the Chinese buffet. It's me. I believe it was me, my daughter, and maybe my mom or something like that. It's like a while ago. Me, my daughter, maybe my mom at the Chinese buffet, and the service was just terrible. Like I said, they never came over and got us drinks. They never gave us drinks at all. Period. They brought the cups to the table, but then the waiter never came to go give us the drink. So what I did was I picked up the cups, I walked over behind the drink, made us our own drinks because who the fuck is about to sit and wait for them to bring us drinks at a buffet? Like, no, I'm trying to eat. So this is related to tips. Trust me, this is related to tips. Y'all want to hear this story. So as we're sitting there at the buffet, most of the food was old. It was disgusting. They never came and actually got our plates either. So the same plates that we started off at the buffet with was the same place that was there when we got ready to leave the buffet. So it was a horrible experience, right? So as I'm leaving out of the Chinese buffet, right? I done paid for it. Now, y'all thought I dined and dashed. No, I paid for it. So after I paid for our meal at the Chinese buffet, we proceed to walk out into the parking lot. Now, mind you, again, I told you that I would not tell you what location this was, but it definitely was location on Elmwood where the movie theater is at. So when you walk out into the parking lot, they share the parking lot with the movie theater. So it's a lot of people that be parked out there. So there's a lot of cars and shit like that, right? So boom, as I'm halfway to my car, Chinese lady come running out behind me. Hey, sir. I'm thinking I left my ear pods. Chinese lady come running behind me. Hey, sir. Tip, you forgot tip. You didn't leave tip. You forgot tip. I was like, oh no, I paid with the card. The tip is on the table where the plates is at. She said, okay. And she walked back in. So I immediately, out of my peripheral, tell everybody that's walking, it was my mom, my sister. Out of my peripheral, I tell everybody, here, walk to the car, here, go to the car, here, get to the car. Because I wanted us to get to the car before she get to the table and realize that I didn't leave a tip. And that's where we're going to start the conversation about tipping, right? This is where we're going to start the conversation about tipping. Let me ask you a question first. Do you feel in that situation I should have tipped, right? In that situation I have tipped. They never came and gave us napkins. They never gave us straws. They never came and gave us drinks. Like, I went and got the drinks. They never came and picked up our plates. We had a buffet. The same plate that I started off with was at the end of the table. We just kept getting more plates and brushing that shit into it ourselves. They never came and checked on us. No, none of that. But after I pay and walk out into the parking lot, you can find me through all of these cars to try to tell me that I didn't leave a tip, right? So when I tell her that it's on the table, was I wrong for doing that? And I want to ask you guys: do you feel that you always have to leave a tip? Once we get a couple answers in the chat, then we'll move on. But let me see. That's what matters for real. No, what kind of raw you got? Rolling a solid with you with that 1800 on deck. Oh, you got 18. I got what the fuck do I got? I got something too, but if I start drinking now, I'm gonna start coughing on stream and shit like that. Like I got baby lungs now. I can't drink like I used to. That's what matters for real. Rolling a salad. Hell nah. First off, the food nasty. So yeah, the food was nasty. Like even if I go to a buffet, if I go out to a restaurant like that and the food is nasty, more times than 10, I'm still going to leave a tip, even if you like try it as far as the waiter, because they're not the person that's cooking it, whatever like that. But at this Chinese buffet, like I said, they never came over. And for you to go out in the parking lot and tell me, like, hey, you forgot the tip. Motherfucker, you forgot the service. Since we forgetting shit. See, I'm a fair person. You forget some shit, I'll forget some shit. I come to the restaurant for experience. You forget to be a waiter for me. I forget to leave a tip. We both forget some shit. You know what the tip is? We both will remember some shit for the next time. But we're going to get to a couple of the questions. We'll get to a couple of the answers. And then I'm going to give you my thoughts and my feeling on actual tipping. It's going to shock you. But just give me the chance to fully explain it. I don't tip if they get paid an hourly wage. Oh, shit. Shout out to Lil Jeter 1803 says, I don't tip if they get paid an hourly wage. Yeah, they did too much. Okay, yeah, they did too much. Like, all right, we're going to start right there. Hang on one second. Let me just get this cutter. This is the type of shit you got to do when you're using your emergency wrap. When you're down to your last wrap and you can't, because I don't know. The reason why I don't use like regular Dutches and shit like that is because I can't like crack the joint straight. Like it'll get halfway down, then that shit just rip in half. Now I'm rolling 2 half of blunts. But I got my handy dandy, I don't know what the shit is called, but it cuts the blunt cutter. Yeah, blunt cutter. That's what we'll call it. Nice little perfect slit. Like I said, this is the triple grape, triple grape white owl. It's kind of fire, but it's not a backwood or a swish or anything like that. But this is how you know my memory's short because I start talking, then I start going to something totally different. But where was we at? So the Chinese buffet, right? So this is what I feel about tipping, right? This is what I feel about tipping, right? And this is going to sound harsh. This is going to sound harsh, but this is the honest to God truth, and you can feel whichever way that you can feel, right? So in that situation, I don't think that I was wrong for not tipping because I didn't get good service. I didn't get any service. Like I didn't get any service, and no cap. Like that day that I went to the Chinese buffet, I was down to like my last like probably like $50. I was down to like my last $50 just trying to get something to eat. I knew it was. I think it was me, my mom, and my daughter. So I was like, boom. I could spend this last 50 on going to the grocery store, getting something, cooking something, have to go back and forth, or I could just grab us something to eat because this is the price of the Chinese buffet, right? So my stance on tipping, I think that in 2026, right, 2026, and we can argue this, we can go back and forth because I already know what a lot of you are, a lot of you guys are going to say. In 2026, tipping is 100%. I think 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000% optional, right? I think that tipping is 100% optional in 2026, and I'm gonna give you the reason why. Just hold on a second, because this is my last rap, and I need this to work, or we're gonna have to end this live because my nerves is bad, and I had a long morning. Y'all don't even know, like right before I came on live right now, like right before I came on live, I can't get into details, but right before I came on live to do this live, I literally just left trial. I literally just left trial. I ain't gonna, we can't get the details like that, but I literally just left trial before we came on here to do this live. So my mind is a little bit all over the place, but we gonna be all right, right? Well, I mean, I'm definitely gonna be all right. I'm for surely gonna be all right. But anyways, this is what I feel about tipping, right? 2026, tipping while you out is 100% optional, 1,000% optional, and not just because of the experience that I had, where it's like bad tipping, raise, raising food prices, different stuff like that. It's because this, right? If you tell a person, now mind you, I do tip. I what the fuck happened to my lighter? I do believe in tipping, right? So I do believe in tipping, but like I said, it's 100% optional. And this is the reason why, right? Because in that particular situation, I didn't get good service. Like I didn't get any service at all, period. But when I had the same conversation with somebody, this is what they told me. They said no matter what, you have to give them a tip because they only get paid like $4 or $5 an hour. Like they're literally depending on your tip for their check. And maybe I'm just an Aquarius, but the fuck that got to do with me? Like I was dependent on me spending my money at this restaurant, being able to eat peacefully and comfortably, like the way that it's advertised. You see what I'm saying? Like we both was dependent on something. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those people who just feel like you have to tip just because it's the right thing to do. Yeah, you should tip. One, if you can afford to. Two, if you actually getting something worth tipping for. Like you shouldn't tip just because you got what you paid for. Um, so if you go to a restaurant and you paid for a dinner and a drink, and you got a dinner and a drink, you paid for what you got for it. Now, if you got extra money or they went above and beyond and you want to bless them and get them extra money, then yeah, that's cool. Now, again, when I told people the same conversation, the same situation that I had with the Chinese restaurant where I had horrible service, they chased me down to the middle of the parking lot asking did I leave a tip when they didn't come get a drink, they didn't come get a plate, didn't do any of that. So the reason why I say it's optional is because when I said that to that person and they told me that I was wrong in that situation, that I still should have left a tip. They said, even though I didn't get any service, the food was nasty, they didn't give me napkins, didn't come get the plates, didn't do any of that, I still should have left a tip because that person is making $6 an hour, right? $6.50 an hour, below minimum wage. They're depending on these tips, right? So one, my immediate response in that situation was, the fuck does that have to do with me? Like nobody felt sorry for me when I wasn't able to eat the food or when I wasn't able to have a clean table or anything like that. And two, the reason why I say in 2026 is because if your argument is that you should tip because these people are only making $5-6 an hour, then I think that our tip should actually be a sheet of paper where you tell them quit this job and go next door to where it's saying they're hiring all shifts for guaranteed $15.50 an hour. See, that would be the problem right there. That's an option. You chose You chose to go work in a restaurant for bare minimum wage to take a chance on making more money, right? You walk past the McDonald's that was next to the restaurant. McDonald's is going to guarantee pay you $15, $16 an hour. So if it's about money, if it's about feeding your family, if it's about actually making money, which is your job to do, then you walk past 2-3 jobs to get to work for less money, or maybe get more money as a tip. It's the same thing as a drug dealer, right? We all have options. We all have options, right? Drug dealers. Some drug dealers say, you know what? Fuck being a waiter, fuck working a 9 to 5, fuck all this shit. I'm about to go pick up a gun and a pack and go out in the streets. So yeah, you might make $100,000 quicker than me. You might make $100,000 quicker than me. But you also might go to jail or might get your wings clipped. You see what I'm saying? It's a chance that you take in that profession. So if you want to be a drug dealer, cool. You might make a lot of money, a lot of women, jewelry, and all that. But you might go to jail or somebody might clip your wings. You see what I'm saying? You might die. You want to be a waiter? You might make minimum wage. People might give you a tip to where you might make $40, $50 an hour. But then they might not give you a tip because they might not get good service, or they might just not have it. It might be a person like me who's trying to feed their family who that day they just didn't have it. So if you willingly go to a job knowing that, you got to take what comes with it, because that would be you can go be a drug dealer if it's about money, or you can go work at Burger King if it's about money. But I think the argument of saying that you have to pay somebody a tip because that's what they do to feed their family. First of all, it's not my family. I don't give a fuck. It ain't got shit to do with me. But if I did give a fuck, my tip would be, if you are working here and you're only making $6 an hour, is not giving you amount of tips, stop walking past the jobs that says guaranteed $15, $16 an hour, manager, all shifts available, because it's not what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? It's all an option. It might not be what we want to do. For example, I got a CDL license with a couple endorsements, right? I got a CDL license with a couple endorsements. I like to say that I don't really have, even though I have responsibilities like that, I don't really have like a lot of responsibilities. So I literally can take my CDL, get my trucking license, go make $100,000, $200,000 a year, get houses and invest and do all of that. But it's not what I want to do, because there's risk and shit that comes with that. I wouldn't be able to do as much YouTube as I want to do. I wouldn't be able to be in my daughter's life as much as I wouldn't be able to do. I wouldn't be able to get a house, get married, move on, do anything if I'm on the road so much. That's a choice that you do. So when people say you got to pay them because they're a waiter, they only make money off of tips. One, that's your fucking problem. Two, my tip would be that if you're not making that money off of it, go work the other job. You see what I'm saying? We all have an option. I think that's they guilt you into saying that. And when you look at the actual, shout out to Bishop Hennings at Zion Dominion, right? You probably thinking like, why is he shouting out a pastor? It's because a lot of times when I go this relates to church, whenever I go to church, right, as Zion Dominion, he always gives us a meaning, and then he break down, like, say if it's a word, he break down that word, where it came from, what it's derived from, where it started from, what it translated from, so you can understand the basis of what you're actually doing something for. Because a lot of times we do things in life, and we're only doing it because somebody said we should. The same way that person, somebody said I should still pay a tip, or I didn't get service, I didn't get anything, right? So when you look at the basis of tips, right, what tips were created for, you're going to be surprised. I'm not going to tell you on this channel right now, but you're going to be surprised. Actually Google what tips were created for, right? It's not what we're paying it for now. It's not what we're paying it for now. But either way, you have an option. You have an option to not do it. I hate when I got the hiccups and I got a burp. Let me see. No, what kind of raw you got? That's what matters. Gyro, rolling, a salad. Hell no. First off, the food nasty. I don't tip if they get paid an hourly wage. Yeah, they did too much. Not enough for the tip though. I was depending on that service. They need to find a better paying job. Factual black. It's a lot of time on the road and away from your family. My homie dealing with this right now. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like it's pros and cons to doing anything in life. You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, I like doing content creation and DJing. So I've devoted pretty much the foreseeable future to doing content creation and DJing. So I might not make as much as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, the con might be I might not consistently make as much money as everybody else. Like, I got to keep doing content, keep DJing like that. But I also don't have a boss telling me what to do every day. I also don't have somebody, you know what I'm saying, telling me what I got to do in every scenario. Like, it's all a choice. There's nothing wrong with that, because I work a job also too. So if you have to work a job in order to pay for feed your families like that, then that's what you have to do. But if you're doing it to feed your family, you can't tell me that you're doing it to feed your family and you're willing going to be a waiter to where you're not making the amount of money that's comfortable for you, and you're literally depending on tips in order to make ends meet. It just doesn't make. That's not a good financial decision when there's so many other options that you can do. Shit, you can make an OnlyFans, honestly. And by the way, too, OnlyFans wasn't only created for sexual content. Y'all do realize that, right? It was for people to have like a more of a intimate, more of a one-on-one situation with their followers and stuff like that. With doing the content creation. But when y'all get a chance, Google what tips are created from. Why tips was created. You're gonna be shocked. We also, I know last night we talked a little bit about this Jay-Z and this Epstein situation. Something was going on with my stream where it kept like my voice was like delayed with the actual video, so we wind up ending the live like that. But DZ, is it better today too? I think DZ, you was the one who pointed it out last time too. That that was Ice Lord. I guess my bit rate was messed up. It was real like choppy like that. But can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me good out there? Shout out Taj. Shout out Taj. Oh yeah, we got to get back on the. I got to show y'all this Facebook shit too. Hold on. We about to get to that right now. We about to get to that. Y'all got to see this shit, bro. I'm letting you know now. When I open up my restaurant, I'm letting you know now. Yo, you ball up like we going. Well, I'm gonna show you this first. Let me show you this first. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this shit made me nervous to even open up my joint. Hold on, let me see. I gotta go to my timeline to try to find this joint. I hope the joint's still up here. Yep, it's up here. I ain't got a second. All right, it's up here. I ain't got a second. So make sure y'all follow me on Facebook too. Matter of fact, let me put this link in the chat. Hold on. Sign in to open chat. Why does it have so many separate chats on here? I should be able to see all of my chat in one joint, but I'm gonna put this in the chat real quick. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook also too. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook. But this is what I wanted to show y'all, right? It be a lot going on in my city, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. It be a lot going on in my city. Hold on. I don't be wanting to. I don't be wanting to talk about a lot of shit that be going on in my city only because some of this shit be kind of wild, yo. Some of this shit be kind of wild. But this caught my attention. Hang on. By the way, I'm not ashamed. That's my real name right there, by the way. Real name. But this is the live that we actually doing right now. But y'all gotta see this video right here. It was a guy from Buffalo, right? I guess he went to go eat a steak sub somewhere, right? He went to go eat a steak sub somewhere. Like I said, the chef guy did a review where he lists his top steak shop places where he eats steaks at, and then one of the steak shop owners basically pressed him on some NBA young boy. I ain't trying to hear that pussy ass shit that you saying, bro. Well, anyways, this guy right here ate a steak sub, and we're gonna watch this review. Let me just tell you what should he have left a tip. Let me actually should he have left a tip in this situation. Watch this joint, bro. This shit had me fucking crying laughing. Hold on.
So today, you guys,
I'm gonna skip through
I've
this too, but I
decided to
can't watch
give
the whole
Rick
thing.
Steakhouse on Broadway. You know, I'm waiting with everybody else. Um, I would say I'm like the most patient person, especially with me working in the food industry myself, and a bartender myself.
So he basically saying he went to a place to get a steak sub, right? Not with the cheese whiz. We don't put the cheese whiz on our subs. So don't worry about it. It wasn't. He didn't go get a horrible tasting steak sub. Shouts out to Philly though. But anyways, this guy he went to go get a steak sub. By the way, I never tried this place that he's talking about, so I don't have a feeling on it either way. I never tried them before. I do want to try them, but I'm gonna wait a couple weeks because after they probably on some other type shit right now. If I was them, I probably would have closed the store down until we found homie. But anyways, he tried their steak subs out. So this is basically him doing a live review of the steak subs, right? Steak hoagie, steak sub.
I'm understanding. They're running a $5 special. They got a lot going on. The problem for me when it comes to black-owned businesses, it be the attitude. And for me,
I ain't gonna hold you. Most of the problems that I ever had with black-owned restaurants, It never was the food or the quality. It's always usually the attitude. It's usually something that can be fixed with an attitude. I know, especially here, like in upstate New York and Buffalo, New York. But anyways, I guess he was sitting in there waiting. They had a $5 special, right? So I guess on this particular day, they had where you can get a $5 sub. Now, I never been in this place before. When I looked at Facebook, everybody said the line was around the corner. The line was, it's like they was giving out motherfucking free iPhones or something like that. Like the line was around the corner for $5 sub. So I guess you can get a steak hoagie sub for $5, and he went to go try the steak hoagie sub for $5. Now, mind you, in a black establishment, unless you make yourself known, I ain't gonna hold you. Let me just say it right now. I don't know whether they was not being fair or whether he just don't know proper etiquette for a hood spot. Now, I don't know if this is a hood spot, but I'm just assuming, right? Because of what he's saying, the details what happened. He basically saying he went into the steak subs spot, $5 steak subs, the line around the corner, it's going to be busy. A bunch of people came in after him, ordered subs, got their subs, and he didn't get his. He basically was waiting in line. That does happen in a lot of black establishments. I've been in plenty of black establishments where I order shit, and then a couple joints walk in, flirting with the guy in the joint. Now they get their joints first, or homie walk in with the shiesty, he get his joint. Now I'm waiting even longer, bro. Like, this is Buffalo. I ain't trying to just be waiting inside your spot, like for safety reasons. It's not even about just waiting. Like, I ain't trying to be waiting inside your spot. So I do understand that as far as getting skipped. Like, in a black establishment, you got to be like, hey, every 5 to 10 minutes, you got to go to, hey, yo, fam, you know how much longer for my order? You got to do that in a black establishment. I'm not saying that it's right, but you got to do that in a black establishment, bro.
Like I said, I'm patient. I'm waiting. I get it. But to have me wait
Vanilla
since
berry,
12:15,
red,
I got
red,
my
black.
food about 2:30.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Oh, I didn't hear that part. Did this nigga just say he waited from 12:15 to 2:30?
And for me, like I said, I'm patient. I'm waiting. I get it.
He ain't to say that.
But to have me wait since 12:15, I got my food about 2:30. Still was patient up until the point where I
Hell
realized
no.
that people.
Nah, bro. See, that was your first mistake there. Black establishment or not, I'm not waiting in the spot 2 hours, bro. I'm not waiting in the spot 2 hours, bro. Hell no. Wait in the spot 2 hours? Hell no. For a steak sub? These gotta be. I gotta try these steak subs, bro. Niggas waiting in the line for 2 hours for a steak sub? No, hell no. I gotta try the steak sub, bro. Fuck they putting on these steak subs, bro. I wouldn't wait 2 hours in line. 2 hours in line for some sneakers, bro. I wouldn't wait 2 hours in line for some sneakers. Now to see Fantasia or Just Hilarious, I'm gonna wait. I'm probably gonna camp out, bro. Probably gonna camp out. But for a steak sub, fuck no.
People are literally skipping me. People are literally coming straight in the door and getting their food before me.
Oh, so you was basically getting bullied. Damn, bro. You had a bad sub and you got bullied. Damn, bro. And you got bullied. Nah, that's what happened, bro. I'm gonna do the same thing, bro. If I walk in and you just sitting there, like you standing near the counter, like you just not sure. Hey yo, you know how much longer for my joint? All right, cool. I'm waiting in the car. You gotta make yourself known. I used to be the same way, quiet and shit like that. Like, why you gonna say that? They gonna call my name until they don't call your name and you there for 2 hours. Now you frustrated as shit because that sub was probably, I know what it was. That sub probably was ready 2 hours prior before you got it, that you didn't really voice yourself. So they could, no, next, don't worry about it. It's this, blah, blah, blah. They just gave you whatever was up there, bro. It happens, especially on a $5 for a steak sub, bro. You got to go on a day where it's not busy and give them my honest review.
And you know, after like 2 people, you like, okay, whatever. But when you start noticing that everybody that was in there before is out, everybody that's coming in. So when somebody finally says something and address whoever was working at the counter, it's all about accountability.
I'm letting you know now, bro. I'm letting you know now because I only skipped to the part where he said that where it's a funny part in this video, so I kind of skipped to that part when I first watched it. So I didn't really listen to all this beginning part. Like I didn't listen to this whole beginning part. So this is my first time actually listening to everything that he's saying. As far as that part right there, but nah, bro, you supposed to turn up, bro. You supposed to turn up.
Somebody telling you, hey, you know, we being skipped, the order, this, that. You want to sit there and be cocky and like push us to the side.
Hold on. So you had to wait 2 hours. You got skipped. You got bullied, and a nigga physically pushed you to the side. Now I didn't watch this. I didn't watch this fully. I feel differently. I feel differently. Nah, hell no. Hell no. But still, you got to make yourself. But nah, nigga, a nigga physically moving you out the way. I'm not doing a video about that.
Not even acknowledging what we saying. Still taking orders.
I'm gonna do the same thing, bro. If it's $5 steak subs and it's a line around the corner, I'm not standing in the hot ass fucking window going back and forth with you about if I'm sorry or not because you got skipped or not, bro. Either are you paying the $5 or not? That's pretty much gonna be my. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just telling you what bro probably was thinking. If you behind the grill, imagine this. You get up early as hell, right, to go to work. You go to work. It's cold as shit on your way to work. You freezing as shit when you go to work. But then when you get inside work, you chopping steaks and you sweating like a motherfucker, bro. Your temperature's going up inside, up and down. You probably got the sugars and shit, bro. It's a lot going on with that man that was cooking, bro. I'm not giving him a excuse, but when you making that many orders and shit like that, bro, you're not about to be going back and forth. I'm like, yo, bro, you got to call the manager tomorrow. Call the manager tomorrow. And then when you called tomorrow, it would have just been me with a different voice telling you that we not going to do nothing. But.
And then you want to say, oh, it's just $5. It's just $5. First of all, who the fuck you talking to?
Oh, shit. I didn't know he was going to say that. But see, I told you, I just said the same thing. Like, bro, either you paying the $5 or you not. Like, we not about to go back and forth. Like, you sat here for 2 hours. A couple people came in and skipped you, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I probably would have gave him the sub for free, bro. Here, this for free. You good.
Because I just ate at Buffalo Chop House, which still ain't nothing to me, but I just ate at Buffalo Chop House the other day. So what the fuck do $5 got to do with anything? That's the first thing.
Real quick too. He mentioned Buffalo Chop House. I just want to point out that Black and Blue Steak Shop is significantly better. Black and Blue Steak Shop is significantly better than Buffalo Chop House. I've been to both of them, but Black and Blue Steak Shop is significant. Yo, oh my God, the crab legs there is so good. And then they give you the oil, they give you the butter. Like, you know those little oil potpourri things your mom used to have, where it's like the potpourri on the top and they got the little flame on the bottom. That's how they do with the butter. It's like a little drink right there with the butter. They got the little flame on the bottom. You got the little, and they pre-crack the crab legs for you. Oh my God, I gotta go to Black and Blue.
It's just $5. Okay. It's about the service. But then y'all always talk about some don't bash black-owned businesses. No, because these are the same motherfuckers that want our support.
This nigga, you guys should have filtered this, gang. This nigga spitting this shit on the sub. How we gonna know whether it's the sub looking like that or because you spitting on the sub and shit, bro? And he got 2 of them. I know he tight if this joint not good.
And fucking ignorant. Customer service goes a long way. I get it. Y'all running a $5 special. So I get it.
This nigga was hungry. He stuttered and shit. This nigga mad as I know how you feel. It's like when you order DoorDash with your last $30 and somebody take your order, then you contact DoorDash like, we sorry, we'll refund you $5. $5, motherfucker. That shit was somebody dying tonight, bro. $5. This how he feel, bro. That's how it is. Somebody take your DoorDash order. Never waiting no 2 hours. Yeah, I'm not waiting 2 hours either. Gotta try that vanilla berry Red Bull Black. That tropical one is trash. I don't know if I tried the vanilla. I think I tried the vanilla berry. People was waiting almost 2 hours for Bojangles in Brooklyn. I don't even know what Bojangles is, but I'm not waiting 2 hours, bro. I'm not waiting, especially not for a steak sub, bro. Like if they come out with like a new type of taco or something, I'm still not waiting 2 hours. This is crazy.
I've been patient. But to sit there and say, oh, it's just $5, this, that. No, the first thing you should have said was, I apologize for y'all being skipped. I'll go check on y'all order, this, that. That's the proper thing to do.
I've never seen that happen in a black restaurant during rush time, bro. Ain't nobody remember I was telling you how like things should be a certain way, but you got to kind of understand the way that they are, right? So say for example, right, like you have the freedom to walk anywhere you want to in the world like that, but you probably shouldn't wear a shiesty mask and a Nike tech suit while listening to Little Dirt with your windows down while riding to the suburbs because you're probably going to get pulled over. In a black establishment, $5 subs, right? I'm not saying what's right. Again, I'm not saying what's right. You complain at the register about $5 subs. There's 500 other motherfuckers ready to pay their $5. Like they probably not about to. I'm sorry, you guys. They probably even know you got skipped until you said something, bro. You got to voice your opinion. You gotta speak up more, bro. That might be the problem. You got to speak up a little bit more. I mean, well, you spoke up on this one because they definitely looking for your ass after this, bro. When y'all watch the end of this shit, it's extreme violence.
Nobody give a fuck that it's $5 because when I stood in line, when I first got there, I debated. I said, damn, I should go somewhere else and just pay regular price. Because the point is, I just wanted a steak sub. And I didn't care if it was $5, $10, $20. I haven't been rich in years. So I said, you know what? Let me go.
Crazy part about it is I just want a steak sub. I'm just scared to order, bro. Like, this shit crazy in my city right now. Like, bro, niggas is going off about their food, bro. Like, you can't even say, like, I told you before, the one nigga said, like, he didn't even diss the other shop. He just didn't list them as his, like, top favorite. Like, imagine you saying this. Imagine you saying, like, listen, you write down your favorite burger spots. You be like, this is my favorite burger spots. And then out of nowhere, because you didn't mention them, McDonald's come out of nowhere. Like, listen, you pussy ass nigga, I ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. We got the Big Mac, we got the quarter Whopper, we got more bread than you, nigga. I put money on your head. Like, that's type shit that's going on in my city right now, bro. Like, you better not leave. Only reviews you better leave better be from a burner account through DoorDash. This shit, wow.
They got a $5 special. I tried to call before, but you know, with them having a special, I get it. They're not answering the phone. That's expected. This not my first rodeo dealing with places with specials. So that's like I said, my only issue is the fact that a motherfucker goes tell me that waited been skipped by everybody. The fact that when I left out of
imagine you wait 2 hours for some shit and the motherfucker tell you like, yo, so you ordering or not? And then you don't even like the food. This nigga mad as hell, bro. This nigga foaming, he spitting and shit. This nigga mad as shit. Now I feel him, bro. But this not even the worst part. Like, we didn't even get to the worst part, bro. I'm saying, like, this video made me really rethink about opening my restaurant, bro. This video really made me rethink about opening my restaurant, bro. Because if he do the shit that he did in this video, we might be closing down, bro. Grand opening, grand closing. I feel good.
They did it with stopping the special, so that lets you know that I've been skipped. And then, I'm not no corny ass person. Then for me to get the sub, and this shit is bland.
A bland sub.
Still give y'all
a bland sub in Buffalo is crazy. Philly, I can understand because they don't season they sub. It's just chop up some steak, put it on bread, cheese whiz. So I can understand saying like a sub is bland in Philly. But a Buffalo Philly cheesesteak, or a Buffalo, that sounds crazy, bro. Buffalo Philly cheesesteak. But a Buffalo Philly cheesesteak, bro? Nah, bro. Bland? Hell no, bro. We got too many seasonings, bro. We got too many seasonings up here.
The benefit of the doubt that, okay, they're running a $5 special, so of course it's probably not going to be how it normally tastes because they got to push mad through. But I'm being told, oh, it's just $5 for this slop. This slop. And yeah, I've been eating it, but it's slop.
Yo, nah, bro. Nah, you can't do that, bro. That goes against the DoorDash policy. Like, you can't tell the DoorDash people, like, yo, this food nasty as hell. I want my money back. And they tell you to send a picture, and it's an empty-ass container. Nah, you can't. Hell no, bro. Like, what's the name of this restaurant again? Rick's? Nah, bro. Rick's. Contact me, bro. Contact me, bro. We can. Nah, hell no, bro. Hell no. You not going to diss my sub and eat this shit on live, bro? Hell no, bro. I'm telling you now, like, you know what? God be knowing. That's why I don't got my restaurant now. Bro. I'd have been trying to find homie. This not even a word. Let's just keep watching it, bro. Keep watching.
Not worth it. Wasn't worth me standing in line. So you know what you said? It's just $5? Yeah, my other sub.
Nah, bro.
That
part got me there, bro. No, bro, listen, I don't care what food item. Let me just play that again so y'all can see the severity of what just happened.
Probably not going to be how it normally tastes.
Watch
because they got to push mad through. So you know what you said? It's just $5? Yeah, my other sub.
Oh no, we getting shut down. There's no like we getting shut down immediately, bro. Class action shoot, we getting shut down, bro. You ball up my food on like, but first of all, I've never had a sub where you can ball. I never had a sub where you can open it up and not at least like some sauce or cheese or something drip from the sub, bro. So I'm not saying he was right. I'm not saying he was wrong because I don't want no issues with either one. Because I seen the response to this shit too. Nick came on some NBA YoungBoy type shit. Like Nick came on some NBA YoungBoy type shit. But yeah, like nothing fell from the sub, bro. It wasn't no sauce. It wasn't no cheese. No nothing fell from the sub. But as a person that loves cooking and food and shit like that, right? There's better ways of telling me that my food is nasty. Like imagine you invite me over for dinner, right? You invite me over for dinner and I take 2 plates of your food. Man, this shit nasty. And just frisbee that shit on the floor. That's the equivalent of what he just did, bro. What he just did is the equivalent of they just got world star in the food business, bro. Like, you know when they get beat up and dragged, now you hear world star. That's what just happened to them in the food business, bro. Like, there's no way. I'm not fixing this. I'm not refunding your money. Bro, we are finding you, bro. If we are finding you if I'm there, bro. This nigga bought, this might be the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Go back to again.
This is the most disrespectful. This is like spitting on somebody.
Not worth it. Was it worth me standing alive? That's what the fuck I think about it. Worth me standing alive. So you know what you said? It's just $5? Yeah, my other sub.
Bro, there was no moisture, there was no cheese, there was no nothing that fell from this sub, bro. This is the most disrespectful shit I ever seen in my life, though. This definitely the most disrespectful shit I ever seen in my life, bro. This is worse than a diss track, bro. I don't think I'll ever financially recover from this. That's how I'd be feeling if I was there, bro. Hell no, bro. We gotta do a boxing match or something. Even if they, what the hell you in here talking about? Shout out Auntie Monica. I'm in here just yapping off, talking about just different shit. We talking about the how it's not safe to leave a food review. How niggas been leaving food reviews and crashing out. I seen this video come across my Facebook screen the other day, so I figured I'd share it with some of the people on YouTube and all that. But yeah, this is wild, bro. This is why I can't really see me. I don't know, bro. I couldn't live with that.
Was it worth me standing alive? So you know what you said? It's just $5? Yeah, my other sub.
Yo, there was no moisture.
That's what the fuck That's what the.
I've only heard good things about this place, though. I never ate there before, but I still want to try it. I think that this is what I think that happened, right? I ain't gonna hold you. Just from working in the food industry and shit like that, boom. So if you look at, because I went back and followed some of the posts as far as like the responses and different shit like that too. By the way, all of this is allegedly and all this is by me piecing together stuff, and I don't know any of these people, and my memory is short. But anyways, when I seen the advertisement, once I went to go back look at the backstory, they basically said, okay, cool, we got $5 subs from this time to this time, cash only. So when you look further on down the line during the day, I guess one of the guys that was cooking, he was saying, like, listen, I'm about to cook the first 30 steaks right now. I'm about to cook the first 30 orders right now. No phone orders, cash only. So basically, it's like, remember back in the days when McDonald's, I can tell you the truth. Remember back in the days when McDonald's used to have a 50-cent cheeseburgers? I used to work at McDonald's then. So what we would do was I'd make like 200 cheeseburgers, right? 200 cheeseburgers, wrap them shits up, and just put all them shits over to the side to a warmer. So then when you come and order them, we just give them to you, blah, blah, blah. So once we get down to about 40, make another 100, boom, go like that. Now, mind you, that's McDonald's. That's corporate. They got enough money to waste stuff. They got extra staff, all types of like that. So if McDonald's is doing this, what do you think the average black restaurant that can't afford to, you see what I'm saying? I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what happens, right? So probably what happened was the reason why they said cash only, because it makes it quicker. Cash only, you give me the $5, boom, get your sub, get up out of here. The reason why they say no phone orders is because they don't have time to keep going back and forth with it. There's no, well, can I have it with this? Can I get, no, $5, this is your sub, boom. That's what you get on this day because we need to be able to do it quickly. A lot of people don't understand that's the reason why they're doing it that way. You don't think they just woke up one day and was like, you know what? We just want to get everybody $5 subs. We want to just cut our profits in half. No, nobody does that. No, fuck what they're advertising, but nobody does that. But in order for it to move smoothly, you got to have those type of things in order, right? So when you come up here, you kind of just quiet, well, hey, I'm here for the $5 sub, and you know what I'm saying, against the wall. A person like me walk in, I don't even know where Rick's is at, but I know it's probably not in the area that I'm familiar with. I'm trying to get in and out. So if you just standing there not looking like too sure like that, I'm walking, hey, Finn, how long for my order? All right, cool. I'm going to be right here. If it's more than 5 minutes, I'm waiting in the car, boom, get in and out. Now, if you just standing there, probably what happened was he made those 30 orders. People came in. They probably made more orders. People coming in, made more orders. After a while, you start. When I made the burgers for McDonald's, right, the first 100 burgers probably tasted better than the last 100 burgers. You see what I'm saying? When we had a cheeseburger special. We're making the same things, the same cooking and all that. I'm just telling you, the first 100 burgers, I put a little bit more time and effort. I ain't had a cigarette. This is back when I smoked cigarettes, all types of shit. Sometimes you just need a break. Now, mind you, in a hot-ass steak place making nothing but, you know what I'm saying, just steaks back and forth. Now, mind you, I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what happens. If you ever want to try a restaurant, don't try it on a day when they have a deal. Don't judge a restaurant on a day when they have like a special or a deal, because that special or a deal is not there just for you to try the food. It's there for them to make a profit and as quickly as possible or whatever like that. So I think that's what happened with him. That it was just an unfortunate situation where He waited 2 hours. It probably was because he said they was about to end the special. He said in his video, he said, "Yo, listen, I waited there so long, they was about to end the special." So they probably was like, "Yo, listen, whatever subs we got left, that's who we giving them to. These last 20 subs, that's who it was." Now you don't know when them last 20 subs could have been made. He'd been waiting there for 2 hours. Now if he the one that's complaining, going back and forth, they're like, you know what? We at least got to give him 2 so he can get out of here. Boom, give him the 2. He get home. Them joints done soaked up all the sauce and everything like that. And that looked it bad, bro. I don't really have an excuse for how that sub looked. That looked it bad. But I can tell you this, that if I was them,
Fuck, I think about
I would take this serious.
Nasty ass $5 motherfucking sub that I won't ever go back to again. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all need to work on y'all motherfucking customer service. Black alt motherfucking.
Bro, you can't be talking about somebody's steak sub while you spitting steak sub juice into the screen. But this shit going down in history, bro. This shit going down in history, bro.
Businesses. And then, I don't know who the fuck y'all thought y'all was talking to. With the $5, it's just $5. Bitch, I eat out 3-4 times a week.
All right, that's enough. But anyways, oh, that's the other chat. Factual Black, you Gucci. Okay, so it do sound good. Gotta try that vanilla. What type of service do you really expect from a place serving $5 steak subs? The steak costs more than the subs they serving. I mean, like I said, what do you like? I've worked at hood spots before also too. So I've worked at hood spots before, but yeah, on a day when you got specials, it's really no complaints. It's like either take this shit or don't. But I wouldn't try a restaurant for the first time and judge them off of a special they have. You gonna have an open case if I'm the one making this video. Watch it, Black. I ain't come find you, bro. Buffalo bland Philly cheese is diabolical. Yo, what's the deal, Black? Black Lion 6913 was good. Every shout out Black Lion. Ball seems kind of zesty. I ain't even want. That's why I said I can't even watch the rest of it. Like I don't. That's. I'm not here to judge. It's not. I wouldn't willingly watch this. But it was just that's what was going on with the Facebook situation. I got to get my daughter this hairstyle. I be getting extorted, bro. These type of messages I be getting, like, look at what I had to deal with. So my daughter sent me this message with these pictures saying, you got to find someone that can do this the weekend before my birthday, which will be 27/1. I don't know what date, what month is the 27th month, but I don't know when she thinks, I don't know what that is, but I want a new outfit for the 6th if possible or if you can. So I just put I'll see. I'll see means probably definitely not because I'm pretty sure that this looks like more than 2 packs of hair. But yeah, that's what I seen with that. Let's see what else is going on Facebook though. Maybe we'll catch something else. Shout out to Tyree too. I got a chance to be a judge in an event that they had here the other day in Buffalo, New York. I guess they gonna I seen some posts about. I guess it's gonna be another event after it, but the event that I attended was pretty dope. I enjoyed myself. Let me see what else is going on. Oh, I forgot about the Big Bad Wolf. That used to be like one of my favorite clubs right there, Big Bad Wolf. Tim Horton. See, everybody reacting to this video. I'm telling you, bro, famous. Bro going viral right now, yo. Yo, I want one of these dogs so bad. I want a pocket bully so bad. Lying to an Aquarius is like lying to the feds because we're going to find out. I ain't going to hold you. That's the truth. Lying to an Aquarius is like lying to the feds. We're going to find out either way. It might not be today. Bro, look at this shit. This nigga is really famous. They got caricatures, cartoons and shit of this nigga, bro. I told y'all, bro, it don't just be me. This nigga, bro, nah, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro. They gonna wind up putting some steak subs on this nigga head, bro. They put some steak subs on this nigga head. They gonna come see that nigga about that shit, bro. They gonna come see that nigga about that shit. It was better ways of handling that. Now I don't really like handle it however you want, but damn, this fool look good as hell. That fool look good as hell. If New York don't take its weather back by my birthday, I know something. Shout out my cousin Bean down in Florida too. Shout out my cousin Bean down in Florida. What's good with y'all today though? I probably shouldn't be scrolling through my Facebook online just in case something pops up that we probably shouldn't be. What the fuck is this? Taking apart the interior to clean everything in my 2000 Porsche 1996 found this. What are these little balls? What the fuck is this? He in there got a gun in that joint. Erie County District Attorney's Office announces that a jury found 57-year-old Claude T. Torture, formerly answered guilty of 1 count of predatory sexual assault against a child. It's a lot of these weirdo niggas going around, bro. It's ghetto here. Yeah, my Facebook timeline be kind of boring, yo. That was the highlight of my Facebook timeline. The nigga balling up the steak sub joints. What the fuck is this? One of the best steakhouses in Spain and the world, Amirin. That steak looks spoiled. I would never eat that. Chill mode, finna smoke one and get on Call of Duty. Shit, I'm on Call of Duty. Alexa, turn on Xbox. Did I charge my?
The bandana Xbox seems offline. Please make sure it's online and has power.
Oh, there we go. But I hope I charge these headphones. But yeah, I'm probably gonna hop on Call of Duty for. Why can't I see the other light? Mic check, check, check. All right, here we go. I don't know why I did that, yo. My computer be bugging. This computer be having a mind of its own. Hang on a second. I'm just trying to see if I can have this pull up on the stream. So then this way I don't have to end this stream and then start a whole nother stream because that should be too much work. Hang on, I'm just trying to see if I can get it to work. Live gamer resolution not supported for resizing. Oh, that's why 1920 1080. That's why I had the wrong setting on here. All right, here we go. Move this here. Check, check, check. All right, move that there. Let me see if this one got the same one. Check, check, check. All right, we should be good there. Make this the size of the screen. Transform. Fit the screen. Why is the camera drink so small? Oh, hold on. Add the logo there. Move this down. Logo. Move that there. All right, it should be. That should be set right there. Let me go back to the chat joint. Mic muted. Check, check, check. Can y'all hear me now? I should be good now. DZ, if you on Call of Duty or I forgot who else. I can't see the screen name on there. If you on Call of Duty too, send me the invite joint. We can run a couple rounds. I'm trying to type starving too. I got to figure out something to eat in a minute. Every week I buy this stuff to make sandwiches and shit like that, something to make something quick. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat this when I want something quick to eat, and I wind up ordering out or getting something different. You know what I really want today though? Some Chinese food. Some Chinese food would be fire today though. You got to get the sesame seed chicken, fried, crispy, extra spicy, where they put the extra peppers and shit in there, and then you got to put the hot mustard in that joint too. Let me see if any of the gang is on real quick. View all friends. ISP is on. Invite the party. Pretty sure DZ is hiding as always. Offline, but we'll still send the invite. Yeah, boys don't really be about this Call of Duty life. Black, is that Resident Evil Village? You know what's crazy? I downloaded that joint. Oh, so almost just fell. I downloaded that Resident Evil joint just to play something different, because I said I'm gonna start streaming more, playing the game, but I don't want to just do Call of Duty. I want to start doing some games where I can like interact with the people while I'm playing the game, something a little bit slower. I do that every couple of months, download a game, get all the stuff for it, and I never play it. I didn't even play that joint, bro. I downloaded it. I have no idea if it's any good. I've literally only played Call of Duty for like the last 15, 20 years. I keep trying to get into other games. I got the free, not free, I got the Game Pass like Ultra where I get unlimited games on the PC or the Xbox, and I still only play Call of Duty. But I'm the GOAT in Call of Duty though. I'm Jai him in Call of Duty right now. I'm really him in this show. Hopefully they ain't reset all my weapons again, because I had to prestige again. Oh, it's not letting me get it. I hate when they don't let you choose the casual drink sometimes. All right, let me grab something to snap on real quick, because I want to play that joint. Yeah, I keep trying to get into it. I never really do though. I'm gonna eventually get into some other games, but I don't know. Call of Duty is just so good for me. All right, I gotta find some chips or something before I pass out.
Do.
Oh, almost just fell. I need another cherry. I did it. I was just died on line. Mic check, mic check. Yup, y'all got mics?
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
What?
I'm really him with the sniper rifle, though. I ain't gonna.
Enemies.
You saying you're not reading the chat? You lied to?
I just looked at it and like, anybody gonna look at this shit? I'm like, nah.
Where are you
I'm busy.
going?
You gotta watch the game. That doesn't mean I'm gonna install it.
What the fuck? Oh, bitch.
What are you shooting?
Oh, behind your back, Kazi. Behind your fucking back, dude.
Unstoppable. Alright, let me try to fix these headphones. Mic check.
Survive and your team can redeploy.
That's a year. That's your phone number, blood?
I'm streaming right now too, so we gotta show off. We gotta get this done.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Streaming on what? Kick?
YouTube, Twitch, and
But like, what in the fuck?
We gonna go crazy.
Mark the point on your map.
I'm biting.
Enemy is
I'm gonna get famous off you, bro. Hey. They gonna wanna
I
tune
can't
in to
pause
me.
it. I'm gonna get it, man. I cannot pause the game.
Don't let it English, bro. You can't too pause the game.
You have reinforcements inbound. Enemy dropping into the AO. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Shooting who?
No.
You shooting who?
Target down. Marking the rescue.
What is he
Squad
shooting
mate
from?
back on station. Good work.
That nigga just shot me in there around the corner or something, huh?
Oh, he grabbed me from behind. What the fuck?
There goes their armor. Final man.
I'm still alive.
He's over there choking on some snacks.
Latata. He's scared.
He's over there.
Get ready. Get redeployed.
I'm landing over here. It's motion.
Somebody near that boat. Be careful.
It's motion over here on the boat.
Damn, who got landed nigga was on me?
All I need is a gun, girl.
Oh, you did a finishing move on live, yo? That's disrespectful.
Marking enemy. Gas is closing in. Enemy soldier incoming.
Get sidetracked by bullshit at the
You're
goddamn
getting another
time.
chance. Weapons free.
Got
I
it,
just shared. I saw that.
With the
I tried to
lag,
get this
dude.
like 2 seconds before
How
you.
the hell you doing all the way over there?
Yeah, I feel like lags help
Trying to kill these
sometimes. Like
niggas.
they boost your fucking aim assist for like a split second. This dude's got a
Finding them.
flamethrower right here.
Damn. Oh, nigga finished move me while I was shooting somebody? Oh, that's gonna be
Enemies are
You ain't getting your stuff, bitch. What do you mean I'm cheating, bitch?
I was just
You
shooting
fucking
somebody.
trying to chill on the fucking. What the fuck,
There's another name off the list.
Nigga sound like Dave East.
dude? You're going.
How the fuck? Are you Dave East, yo?
Y'all shall get sidetracked by bullshit at the
Let's rap
goddamn
about it.
time.
Let's
You
rap
have
about it.
reinforcements inbound. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Dave East wouldn't say no shit like that. Somebody landed on me, bro. He think he better than me for some reason.
I got a couple.
Time's up. Contract failed.
I need to get my load out.
I'm trying to do that way too. They're on the other side of the border.
Enemy dropping into the
You ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
AR.
nigga.
Your squad mates redeploying.
Save
Well done.
my fucking life.
Saved your life.
Look, he right here.
Watch that shit.
You ain't going nowhere.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna.
Reverse the left your squad. We'll redeploy you faster to make up
Thank you,
for it.
Donna.
This is not playing fair, man.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, how I hit the?
Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna.
He right out. He right out. I'm back in this motherfucker, man. They hold.
Be advised. Still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, two over.
Yep, hello.
Niggas is on my
I'm
hill,
with you though.
Niggas is on my hill.
Station before time runs out to get a discounted item.
What's over there? Tearing gas and up. Tear gas. Okay, huh?
Y'all shall get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
Oh,
Don't go that way.
Same plans I get.
yeah.
Thank you, Donna.
Don't come back to this load out. There's somebody right outside on the roof.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
What? Tyler, you let that happen. He coming in the window.
We've got 10 squads active in the
He came and killed me and left.
Contract
That was personal as hell.
Stand down.
That was personal.
Incoming shots! Switching mags.
You still holding that shit down, Ticket?
Y'all shall get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn
That
Come on, man.
motherfucking geyser.
Coming in hot.
Yeah.
You would have to be a
Insurgents window is ending.
My shit stop lagging, I'll be good.
That's crazy.
He's one shot up there. Right now.
Oh, they right here, cuz.
Right where?
Coming in, they coming in. Be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready.
Be ready, guys. We're coming in.
They're coming.
There's still more, yes?
Losing ground. Moving.
I got him out here.
Y'all shall get
Oh, watch out.
sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
We gotta go, buddy. Go
Yeah,
dark.
but we're in a
Dark.
bad spot, bro. Shoot! Shoot, nigga, shoot! Motherfucker.
You have reinforcements inbound.
You're in a horrible spot. I knew that shit was gonna happen. Headshot. He shot the shit out of my ass.
Damn.
Are you gonna let the nigga just kill me, gang?
Yeah, they just smoked you up there again?
You just smoke my booze.
Damn.
Your squad mate has marked
I got 10 kills.
Kill enemies and secure supply
For no
caches to help
reason.
remove the bounty on their head.
Oh my god, get off of
Nigga
there.
on the tower down there. Be careful. This nigga on the tower down there. He got aim. He definitely got aim.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you,
And it
gentlemen.
bitch.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
We can get a loadout, bro. Can y'all put money on buy?
I ain't got nothing. I just spawned it.
Fuck is the buy at? Oh, their grandma's house?
Over here at Granny? Yeah.
I'm about to drop the bread there.
Y'all meet me at Granny.
I got like 4,000 bread.
Hey, somebody drop.
Oh, oh, come on. Nigga just walk down on me, gang.
You kept your squad mate in one
Nigga
piece.
just walk down on me.
Contract
Bread. I
complete.
killed the man.
I'm reloading!
Nigga did me dirty on the all night. And took my sniper? Hell no.
Where?
No, that.
What the?
All right, well, GG's. I got to make a run real quick. I will be back on live throughout the day. Like I said, today we're gonna do a lot of content today. We're just dropping videos or going live. So I will be live throughout the day. Y'all stay blessed. I'll check you out a little later. Make sure you join the free Discord chat also.